Well, good morning, everyone. I hope that your week is off to a great start. We're going to be in Proverbs chapter number 2 this morning. And this morning, I just want to point your attention to this reality. The genuine, true follower of God seeks God's wisdom to live out life. And so listen to what Solomon encourages us to do by just reading the first 8 verses of Proverbs 2. Listen as I read. It says, "My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding, yea, if thou criest after knowledge and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver and searchest for her as for hid treasure." Right there, we got this. My son, if you'll diligently seek me, treat what you find in me like gold and silver and anything other thing that's precious to our world. If you'll seek God's wisdom above that, even above what your own impulses tell you, he tells us that in verse number 5, "Then shalt thou understand the fear of the Lord and find knowledge of God. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the paths of judgment and preserve the way of his saints." And think about that. He's got all these things that he says, I'll do this if you will seek my ways, seek to please me, seek to do what I say is right. You know what's crazy about all this is as we live a wise life, others will see that wisdom and come to us. That's what happened with Solomon. They heard the fame of his wisdom and they came far and wide to hear from him the things that he would say. Well, the wise person, the person that seeks godly wisdom, the same will happen for them. People will notice that you have some good counsel. You have a wise direction. Now, we can get that from people in one area or another, especially if we align with them. That's what we usually see. When we line up with the way the world is doing things, well, then obviously they're going to like us in that one area. But when we walk in godly wisdom, not only will our words be something they seek, our lives will be something they seek to emulate, something they want to live like. And they'll even want the things that we have, and not in a terrible way, but in a drawing way. And so sometimes they even are drawn to people that don't have a lot because they have that intangible, that joy and that rejoicing. And so if you want to have a good day, if you want to have a good life, then you're going to seek godly wisdom. And where it's different than the wisdom that you've come up with or come to the conclusion of, then you need to follow godly wisdom. Godly wisdom is going to take you to the places that all the other wisdom cannot go. And I call that other stuff wisdom, but it's really ultimately ends up being foolishness. And so seek godly wisdom, and I guarantee you, as you find it and you apply it to life, you will see a tremendous difference. Hope that helps you. Have a great day.